We're gonna do a tour. What's up, guys? This is Mark Anthony Joe. We're gonna today we're gonna just walk through Omen Coffee Co. We're gonna walk through the building before we actually officially stage it and open, so that you guys can see. I mean, this isn't even where it started. Honestly, I've been building this out for like 4 months now, so it was way worse than this. But you guys can see it, and it's just sort of unstaged, raw form. And I'm gonna explain to you the vision that I have in my head for how it's gonna turn out. And then maybe we'll do another tour once it's all done, and you guys can judge, did I do a good job? Did I bring it to life? So let's do it. It's crazy, man. Even like stepping in here right now, like all the little stuff that people don't realize goes into setting something like this up. Like I just had an artist come and paint those numbers there, like for our address, but it's like a silly thing. But like we've been here for 4 months now, and I haven't received a single piece of mail. It's because I didn't have those damn numbers up there. So okay, so just had this mural done. This mural, it was a big debate on this mural about whether or not I was gonna, just pretty much, I could have printed it out vinyl. I could have printed it out basically like stickers and just put them on there, but I actually had a local artist come in and paint that all by hand. Like he literally free-handed the whole thing. So I'm really stoked about the mural. It brings a lot of colors into the room that I really wanted to bring into the room. Like some of this is our furniture. Obviously the mustard yellow, you can see it's up there. We have like green bar stools. Again, the green sort of is up there. So it brings the room together. But anyway, I'm really excited about that. The room, as you can see, is really empty right now. But eventually, we're gonna have like sort of a casual seating area over there. We'll have community tables, like this long table right here. There's 2 tables here actually. These are gonna be sort of like community tables where you might be sitting with somebody that you didn't necessarily come to the shop with, and we're really excited about that. I guess I should lead with this, but by far, in a way, we are going to have the biggest coffee shop in St. Louis, okay? And I intend to really use that as a strategic advantage for us, because in almost all the best coffee shops in St. Louis right now, if you drive there and you go there, like let's say we wanna if you just want a place to go and study for the day, or if you work remotely and you just like working from a coffee shop because there's good energy, good vibes, whatever. Most of the other good coffee shops in St. Louis, you'll drive there and there's like a 50-50 chance that you'll even have some place to sit. Like they don't even have enough room for people to come and sit and work for the day. They want you to buy your coffee and get out. So we are gonna do the complete opposite. We are gonna have so much space that you know for sure that you have a spot where you can sit and study for the day, you can sit and work, or you can even just sit and relax. And then we are going to build our staff sort of SOPs and the way we operate here internally around the idea of getting people in here and keeping them here. We want to incentivize people to stay. We want to encourage people to sit and hang out with us. So I'm really excited about that. And you guys will see, we'll have about 60 seats just right here on the first floor, not even including the second floor and then the roof. So as you can see, we have some bar style seating here that I'm really excited about. We're gonna have like coffee tenders up here instead of bartenders, coffee tenders. Sort of just keeping those people company and making sure that they're tended to. Just got our espresso machine installed. I'm really excited about that. But we have a huge brick wall up here, and I'm actually going, here in St. Louis, we have a lot of first of all, we have a lot of brick buildings. Like our architecture here is a lot of brick. And a lot of them, you can see that there was like old signage painted on there that's kind of like washed off now because it's just with time, I think it's just weathered. And those businesses are long gone. Well, we're gonna go for that weathered look up on this brick wall, and we're gonna have a big Omen Coffee Company black and white sign painted up there. So I'm excited about that too. Same guy that did the mural is gonna do that. Imagine, we sort of have like a little aisle right here behind the bar style seating. There will be more tables here, so there will be a table here, table there, table there. So the line is gonna go here, and then espresso machine, and then there's gonna be like cash register here for you to check out. So potentially here will be like a display case of like baked items or food items that we have potentially. And then when you order, you'll order. We'll have a water bottle fill-up station because dude, I think that's just such a small detail. It really is. That way people don't have to buy water. You know, they can fill up their own water bottle here, a little spigot, and then you'll pick up your order here when it's done. Still deciding what we want to do right here, but I imagine this will be like a retail display. So I need to find some sort of like shelving or something here so that I can put the coffee, if you want to buy coffee, t-shirts, coffee mugs, coffee canisters, pour over setups, all the stuff that we use, electric kettles. We'll have a little retail setup right here. Just looking around the room, it's so big and it's so neutral. An important detail, and it's something that we have to execute really well, is we want to put a lot of greenery in here, like a lot of natural, real plants. So there could be some like hanging from some of the piping. There will definitely be some on floating shelves on the brick around the place. There will definitely be some up there in the front by the windows. So there's gonna be a lot of like greenery in here, just to complement sort of the color scheme and everything like that. Bring some life in it. This is gonna be casual seating. So by that, what I mean is like couches, chairs, like comfy chairs, and then like coffee tables sitting here. So almost like living room setup. We'll be right here. And these are all obviously single or double person setups here, just for people that want to sit against some brick. Okay, with the bathrooms, unfortunately, I had one idea to do the bathrooms. I was gonna let a local artist come in here and just basically do whatever she wanted and make all the bathrooms distinctly different. And she did it. Dude, this kind of sucks. This is like one of those mistakes that like, you know, that you can just make in a process like this. I don't know if it's my inexperience as a business owner or what, but she did it. I paid not only for her to do the bathrooms, then I paid for the custom artwork to put on the walls, and I got like a big, you know, local photographer to do a big print of his work. We were gonna use in a different bathroom. And then I got in there and I just hated it. So I had to literally just yesterday, I had a guy come in and paint over it all. So now they're just black. So we're gonna go black, and we're gonna do all the bathrooms in a similar, you know, just theme or style. So it's gonna be black walls with like wood, earth tones, and white, you know, so pretty classic, pretty generic, but you can't fuck that up. Well, you can, but we're not gonna fuck it up. Just bought my first ladder, you know, that's a big deal. I feel like now I'm legit. So we do have 2 floors. Not only do we have 2 floors, but we also have a finished rooftop, which is gonna be sick. Nobody has that in St. Louis. 2 more bathrooms. And then our second floor actually has a completely different vibe than the first floor. First floor is like a lot of concrete and brick. Obviously we have different flooring in here, but we also have skylights that give us a ton of natural light up here. So I'm really excited about what this floor will be. When we first open, we probably won't open this floor. We'll just open first floor only, and then just wait for the traffic to pick up and the volume, and then wait for staff to grow, so that by the time we open this floor, we can do it right. But one of the ideas that I have about this floor that I think I've never ever seen any coffee shop do is I would like to hire at least one or 2 people to sort of work this floor. And because we're trying to build the model around getting people in here and keeping them here, my thought is people are gonna come up here and just get cozy and get comfy. They might buy their latte or their coffee on their way in, come up here, find a table, sit and chill, break their laptop out. So I want somebody that's walking around not only bussing tables and making sure that, you know, things are neat and tidy, but going up to people and be like, hey, how was your latte? You know, can I get you another one? Can I get you, you know, whatever, a cup of coffee? Or, I mean, that's a simple thing that I've never seen in a coffee shop before. Like obviously in restaurants they do that. They say, oh man, can I get you another soda? Or can I get you another drink? And it works really well. It's called upselling. Well, like I think that would be an absolute game changer in a coffee shop, especially a coffee shop our size, where people are gonna just be sitting and chilling. And then in addition, we have a pretty decent podcast called the Give More, Be More podcast, in case you haven't, you know, heard or listened to it. We're gonna build a podcast studio, because this is literally where we record it. We just sit in those chairs and record it, you know, sort of informally. We're gonna build a podcast studio over there so that in the future we'll have customers up here sitting and they'll be able to see us, you know, sort of out there and just watch. And if we have guests or whatever, they'll get a chance to really, like, it'll add to the experience that I think most people have up here. So I'm excited about that. And then all this would just be seating. I might have my buddy Joe, who did the mural downstairs, I might let him do a creative mural on this wall, just because it's a big sort of blank canvas. And down there, I made him do what he considers a pretty boring mural because it's like designed on a computer and he just painted it. So I might give him like creative freedom on this wall just so that this floor has a totally different feel. Tentative here, but I really was thinking about potentially putting an ice cream stand up here. So that way Omen Coffee Co. Would have sort of like maybe it's only open for a couple hours a day, but just a big, if you can imagine, just a big counter right here. If I did that and it was open from like, from like 2 to 6 every day, why not? I mean, it's another way to generate revenue, but it's also another reason why you might come here. Especially in the afternoon when coffee sales probably slow down a little bit. So that is an idea that I haven't shared with many people, but I do think I'm gonna do that. This I'm actually really excited about. The only t-shirts we've made so far are like some pretty generic. We printed it on Bella canvas. I really like the design. Omen Coffee Club, and on the back is our slogan. Have faith, hustle hard, heed the omens. But we just recently ordered some shirts, some t-shirts that I'm really excited about. And we have a brand new t-shirt design. So that's coming soon. I'm really excited about just our merchandise in general because I have an amazing graphic designer. And I know she's gonna create some awesome shit. All right, so this is like sort of our hidden gem. It's not hidden anymore, I guess, because I'm telling you guys about it. But our rooftop this is a brand new patio that we put on the roof. And eventually, you guys can't see it, but this really does look down over like downtown St. Louis. So you can see the arch from here, which is a St. Louis landmark. You can see the Ferris wheel that's downtown, which is another St. Louis landmark. That's over at Union Station, which is a very, very famous spot in St. Louis. You can see the new soccer stadium that they just put in. Down this way, you can also see St. Louis University's campus, which is a big reason why we chose this location, because I really do want to sort of try to appeal to college students. Like I said, we have a ton of space. So this is it. Like I can imagine, like on a day like today, there would be nothing nicer than coming to the coffee shop at 8, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, and then getting my coffee and coming up here and watching the sun, sort of watching the day unfold, studying or reading or doing whatever it is that people do in coffee shops. So I'm really excited about this. Like, there is nothing like it in St. Louis, and I think it will really help us, really just separate ourselves. Like, we're trying to set a whole new standard. Like, I'm not trying to like be in the conversation of one of the best coffee shops in St. Louis. I'm trying to I'm trying to do it so good that they're like, well, there's Omen Coffee Co. and then there's just everybody else. So like, of course Omen's the best, but like, okay, but what about the other ones? Okay, that's like a class of our own, and I think the roof is gonna help us achieve that. That's it. I appreciate you hanging with me. I appreciate all the excitement and all the support at Omen Coffee Co. I can't wait till you guys can come through and check it out. We will definitely do another video when we're all done. But for now, stay tuned. And if you don't drink Omen Coffee Co. already, you have to try it. Go ahead and get subscribed. We're trying to build the Omen Coffee Club. And subscribe to the page. All right, I'm gonna be putting out more YouTube videos pretty consistently here moving forward. So stay tuned, and appreciate you guys.